I'm back. So I decided to play a bit more tonight. Just out of general boredom. Steam isn't working. Everything, all the stuff and all that. So I haven't done mining like I said I would during the last episode. But yeah, it's not like there's a lack of it to be done. So I'm gonna take this coal, spread it out amongst these furnaces, and I figured I would say hi before going on the first mining expedition. So the goal today is probably going to be to get at least this chapter done. Just at the least. That's probably going to take a bit because we're going to need steel, which we're going to need some steam machines, which means we're going to need more bronze. But bronze is easy, and the first thing we should probably make is actually the steam alloy smelter. So we're actually going to go ahead and do that before we do any mining. So we're going to just toss all this in here. So we will need 2 furnaces. There's going to be all of this. Go ahead and do that. And then the alloy smelter requires a brick bronze hull, which means we need 2 more bricks, 5 plates, and then the wrench, and we actually, let's see here, oh, it's 3 bricks. Okay, hold on, we're gonna need 1 more round of brick. Probably gonna need a few more bricks on this as well, but I'm just too lazy to get it all right now, so we'll do it one by one. Doesn't take much time. Okay, this one is the hammer. Okay. And from here, we'll need 6 small bronze fluid pipes, which is 6 plates, which is 12 bronze. And yes, I'm going to be doing this before the compressor. I think the compressor does do... Does the steam compressor not do it? Interesting. I don't mean this, but whatever. Yeah, so we're just gonna have that for compressed fire clay. So we don't actually get any special plate, anything from that. So we're gonna do this and the pipe. I think it requires a file. We could be wrong. I am wrong. So small. There we can make the steam alloy smelter. So that is the first non-boiler machine. And the reason we did it like this is so that we could put this on the... Oh, okay, that was really confusing. I was like, that's the valve, right? And then I saw the face go over and I was like, what the hell? Actually, we're gonna have an output from the top, because we're gonna feed the steam through the back. And I think it outputs to any side, so that doesn't really matter. Which means we are going to need more bronze pipes, because we cannot use wooden pipes because of the temperature limit. So we're going to go ahead and do this, or get those up there, and like that, and shutter. And so when we put coal into here, which we should have been doing for a while now, because we have plenty of water that will get the steam going. From here, we can make far easier bronze, because the alloy smelter does same ratio, but no, it is not the same ratio. I think the original one, where you make it from dust, gives you only 3. So you get 1 extra per, and it's also just easier because you don't have to grind it into anything. So yeah, that's nice. Now that we have that done, what I'm going to do is move all of this rice up to here. And I am actually going to take that mining expedition I mentioned. So I will be back, and when we're back, we'll hopefully have enough steam to actually start using the alloy smelter, which will take a lot of it. and we can move on forward. So I'll see you soon. Alright, so I have returned from our little mining expedition, so I'm going to make a few notes. First off, we're going to start smelting some of these things. So the few notes I want to make, first one is that I think that fuller's earth is actually just going to turn into dust, so we can take that out. Is gypsum. So one of the first things that I will feel free to mention, and also I kind of forgot I have an alarm in my notifications on, which is fun, so you get to hear my phone go off every once in a while, is that gypsum is going to be required for when we make the blast furnace, or the primitive blast furnace at least, which we're going to need to make steel. Now, we need gypsum dust and also calcite. What's probably going to happen is that for both of these, instead of smelting directly from ore, because that's going to be a one-to-one, it'll be much more beneficial if we grind it. Now, at Steam, that's going to be hell. It's not going to be fun. However, we could make the steam grinder. It will be an annoying investment, but a possible one. It will just take a while. So that's a consideration. It'll go a lot longer for making the blast furnace, and we could probably make more of them. And also now we have some steam going, which is nice. This is full of steam, and this phone should shut the hell up. I apologize. But yeah, so we're gonna keep stuff like gypsum kind of left alone. The main vein down there, where I get my copper and also some basaltic mineral sand for iron, is probably where we're gonna get most of that. And calcite is a thing I have not yet found, or at least dug to, because it's a lapis vein. So if we look here, we do not have one nearby, as far as I can tell, because here's the L's and it's not there. So we're gonna have to go digging for a bit, but that is no issue. So yeah, that is the current update, and I'll show you me putting some of the copper in with this tin, and also pulling the wrong part of the stack out. And we're also going to upgrade that in a minute, and I'll show you what we'll upgrade it with. I'll put that in there, and it will not run perfectly. I think it basically steals the entirety of the steam this one small boiler can produce, but it will be better, and so I'm just going to kind of leave it there. So my plan for hopefully better storage is we have crates from GTCU, and they're not bad. I'd say they're pretty dense in terms of storage, so we're gonna go with that, and I will go ahead and craft one here with you guys, and then I will be back with an update on all of this progress. I'll go look for a lapis vein, and I will see you then. But first this. So if I read that correctly, it was 4 plates, and then we needed 4 long rods, and a long rod is 2 rods, so for each one we need 8 rods, so we're gonna need, or not for each one we're gonna need 8 rods, it's 8 rods total. And then we can just go ahead, do that, boom. Fun storage. Plop it right there, and now we can store a few things in there. I'm probably gonna shove all of this ore in there, or not ore, but all these metals and dusts and stuff in there, so that we have a little organization. And apparently we got a quest for lead. There's this tab here that shows you all the stuff you'll need for, I think this is the mode of omnium. And here I go again, pressing the wrong button. And this is the exotic materials catalyst, which has all the like fun stuff like crystal matrix ingots. I wonder what your recipe looks like. Oh, that's fun. Actually, I think that's standard. Anyway, yeah, so that will be that for now, and I will see you once we have a slightly more substantial update. I'm going to go look for calcite. I'll keep this bronze going. And yeah, the only thing we don't get in here is auto sort, apparently, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, so I'll see you then. About that substantial update, I did get some calcite ore, as you can see here. The goal is to double this. Like mentioned last time, I'm probably going to try to rush the steam grinder because it's really, really good, like stupid good. The only issue is that it's a lot of bronze plates, but I'm sure I can manage. Which means I need to keep actually making more bronze. But so this is actually days after the last cut because my GPU drivers crashed fatally, and so I had to reinstall them. The past few days have been just awful. My mouth hurts. I have to get a tooth removed, and it's really bad. But yeah, so I figured I'd mention that I'm gonna get started on the steam grinder, hopefully have that set up sometime. The only thing I don't currently have are these buses, but these are just bronze hulls. So basically I just need a ton of plates. I might do the math on that and go ahead and try to craft that up. But yeah, so we do have a lot of calcite now. We have not much gypsum, so I need to go grab some of that. And then once we are able to double these, we can actually start on the blast furnace to start making some steel. But of course that comes after the rest of these steam machines, which I should probably make the forge hammer. Wait, no. Yeah, I should make the forge hammer first. That way we get way cheaper plates. It'll be a bit slow, but I'm fine with slow. It's the cost that sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will see you then. Short update, we now have a forge hammer that isn't working yet because this thing takes all the steam. And I am going to be working on turning a lot of bronze into plates so that we can start the very long process of getting this grinder. So I believe, okay, so it's 22 casings, it's 11 recipes because it's 2 per recipe. 11 times 6 is 66 plates. 66 plates would be times 3. It's just over 3 stacks. It's like 3 stacks and 6 bronze. And then we're gonna need 11 bricks. 11 bricks is easy. I'm not worried about the brick part. Actually, we can kind of start that process real quick. It's not going to be all the bricks we'll need, I don't think. Actually, this might be exactly 11 bricks. But yeah, so we're getting there very slowly, but we're getting there. So yeah, I figured I'd show you the bit of progress that was made. I have to go take a oh, look at that, it's starting to work. I have to go take a quiz soon, or rather I have to get ready to go take a quiz soon, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so that's what we have so far. Actually, I lied. It's not by 3. It'll be 66 plates. Hold on. Apologies, let me think. So it would be 11 recipes, How many times 6? 66. So it would be 66 plates. It would be by 1.5 actually, so it would be 66, it would be 99 bronze, which is far more reasonable. So yeah, sorry, that was a wrong calculation. I didn't think about that for a minute, but yeah. So I'm probably gonna fill these back up, get some more charcoal going, because I use that here. Granted, it's not consuming much of it, and just in case we need more creosote oil in the future for anything. And we'll get the macerator and the compressor going soon. The pistons are annoying, but they're not hard. And then the diamonds I don't have yet, but they shouldn't be hard to find. It's not like they're impossible with the prospector. I just haven't found them yet. So I will give you an update once we have some more of the plates. I might do all of the plates and then show you the crafting for it, because apparently we had the bricks. The only thing is that we're going that recipe is going to be only for the ones that are like part of the case in here. Then we need 6 more here, which I haven't dealt with yet. We'll also need a steam macerator. So that's probably what that macerator is going to go into. I'm probably going to craft it and then put it into the grinder. And then we also need these, which need more bronze. So basically we need a lot of bronze plates, which I will slowly go through. So yeah, I will be back soon. So, this is all the plates we should need for at least the outer part of it. And I need a new wrench, so that's fun. Right, it's all in here now. So we'll go ahead and do that. So this will be the outer casing. So this does not include the controller. Hello there. Should probably cook some shit. But yeah, so now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and craft up the, at least the casing, so, or like the outer portions of it. So we need to save 4 slots, one of which is in the center, so that we can have all of this. I'm probably gonna use the same steam line, so we're probably gonna put it right here. So we're going to save 1 slot there. Steam hatch is going to go there. So we're going to do that. So this is the very basics of that now. And then we need 6 more casings. So that is 18 more plates, which is 24 more bronze. And yeah, so that is that part done. I'll be back with more updates on that soon. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. So we have our first pone. I crafted these machine casings because it doesn't really matter. So what we need is we need potent gears, basically. So, fuck. We need potent gears, which is 4 plates per, which is 6 ingots because of the steam hammer recipe. So I'm getting rid of these. They bug me. And then we'll deal with the rods in a minute. And so we could toss that in here, and then we need 8 rods. which I'm probably gonna have to make a new file after this. Yep. Let's see here. That's... Really? I love running out of wood. I guess I also need a new axe. Man, I need a new, I need new everything. I'm running out of so many things. So do a file. By the way, there's a tool rework coming up for Community Edition Unofficial, and if the file recipe changes, I'm suing. I've seen that new recipe. Don't do it. It's bad. We don't need to complicate such a tool. Anyway, oh yeah, I also had to make more bricks, because we were kind of low on bricks. And then from here, we need the wrench. And I'm stupid and didn't shift in the rest of it. So that is the 2 potent gears. And now we need the macerator. So we need 8 plates, which is 12 bronze. We also need more bronze, wouldn't you not? After that, we need 4 more plates, which is 6. So we'll have just enough to get this done with. I'm gonna very quickly make the new axe. It is 2 plates and an ingot, a hammer, and also a file. Screw me, man. Fuck. I think it's hammer, file, that. Stick that. Boom. So it's a new axe. Try and keep that up. At least have a set of all basic things you could really need. I really should just leave the hammer file in my inventory, but I like keeping it clean. That's not right, it's a wrench. And here is the hull. The only other things we need are diamonds and pistons, and I'm gonna go ahead and deal with those, because that's gonna require more mining. So I'll do that, so I don't bore you to death. I'm gonna go find diamonds. There's other things I should probably do, like and get, but I'm not gonna bother too much. We're gonna go ahead and make more bronze, and I did chunk load this area, right? I did not. I'm gonna kind of just do a sweeping chunk load, because I don't want to have to think about it for a while. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grab diamonds, get that bronze cooking. Probably go ahead and make more hammers, because yeah. Also, I should use the... I would use the cheaper recipe if it was quicker. But now that I got stuff, using the alloy smelter, I'm not going to bother. In the long run, it won't matter nearly as much. Could I be more efficient about it? Yes, but I don't care, to be honest. So I'll do that and give you an update. Okay, welcome to I am now crafting the macerator. We got diamonds. I died doing that. Don't ask how, I'm not going to tell you. Actually, I want to get rid of it. But yeah. So now, that should be the macerator. And now we're going to toss these in here. So we're going to make sure that quest registers that I made the macerator. For some reason, it's not registering that I made the forge hammer. It can, I can fix that. I don't know why it unregistered that I did that. Let me just Bang. Okay. Cool. Now with the macerator, we can make the steam grinder, like, central block. That's going to complete the quest, but we're not actually done. We're going to need the steam hatch, the steam input and steam output hatch. So we're going to need, or bus rather, lots more bronze. So wouldn't you know it, we have a bit more. Actually, I will need at least these two. I do not know where this marble came from. So we could probably go ahead and make... I'm gonna actually pin those. We could probably do this. So we'll go ahead, we'll just do it all while we're here. Why not? Go ahead and do that. And then we need to get long rods, which I do not remember the recipe for. I think it's... it's this. Okay, so we'll need 2 long rods. Huh? Am I dumb? Oh, yes, I am very stupid. 1 second. I forgot that replacing it means I need to give it a vent. And from this, we can make the tank. We actually need 6 more plates as well. So we'll go ahead and make those. Was this a hammer? Yes, so that's that. Actually, we need more than 6 more plates. 12 more. So we need 9 more of these. And then we can go ahead and turn these into their respective pipes now, which I think hammer, wrench. Then of course I'm going to actually need at least 1 more small pipe, so I'm going to do that. Let's see here, so from the drum we can make the steam hatch. Put it right there. Ow. I didn't know I was close enough to have that keep happening. Okay. An important thing that I only now just noticed is I don't think I include the bottom part. I don't think it has a center, so we actually screwed that up. Ow, fuck. I really do not think I'm close enough to that, but I could just be high. Not actually, don't do drugs, kids. Unless you're responsible about them. Just don't do drugs. I'm not getting in trouble for a bunch of fucknuts deciding to do that. Oh, that's so useful. So I need chests, which means I need more logs. I'm just gonna toss these, there's so many there. Oh wow. Aren't you not? I am 1 off. Toss those in there. Then we need, so we're gonna need 8 per, which is 12 per, which is 24. So this should receive steam now. It's probably gonna hog it. Maybe not. And then after this, I'm probably gonna call it that the episode. I wanted to get to way further than I did, but also this recording's been staggered over so many days and I don't want to delay it anymore. So we're gonna get the macerator hooked up at least and then call it. And then after some quizzes, exams, papers, all that, I'll start recording the next one. Because wouldn't you know it, life responsibilities exist and they suck. And I hate them. So, one for input, one for output. And now, voila, we have a working steam grinder. Now the only issue is I don't really remember how much steam this consumes. I don't think it says. I guess we'll find out. We might need another boiler. Not that it would be very hard to set up, we would just put one here. Eventually, we'll get the dynamo, which will probably be a lot easier. Eventually, I don't know if hard mode has you use base GT power gen or not. Doesn't look like it does, at least at first glance. So we'd probably end up using not GT power. I kind of want to know, but also it doesn't really matter too much, at least not to me. Yeah, I don't think it matters. We'll get the steam dynamo. The steam dynamo will go into... What does the steam dynamo go into? Oh no, this turns steam into power, that's right. So generate steam, put the steam into the steam dynamo, turn it into LV power. Eventually, that will need to be scaled somewhat. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. So yeah, I at least want to run one recipe very quickly. And, once you know it, we have the perfect candidates to do so. We have just gypsum and calcite. So this, run through a pulverizer, which is the macerators, gets 2 calcite and 2 gypsum. And we do not get byproducts from this, I do not think. So 2 EU a tick. I don't remember how much EU steam gives. It's some amount. 2 EU a tick. I don't remember. Anyway, look at that. Now we have double doors. And it's really fast too, so this is nice. So I'm gonna call it there. Get this video out sometime tonight. Probably after I finish a paper. And yeah, I will see you soon. Wrong button.